Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you the My Students tab in Epic Books. If you watched my previous video on adding students, go back and check that out on how to add your students in here. In this video, we're going to cover everything else. So here I've already added my students. So what I can do is I go in here and I have these tabs across the top. It's the same thing if you roll over the top of your My Students thing, you have the exact same um, drop downs except for student login. I can click on that and go to my student login screen. So what I have here is I have my roster. This is going to show where my kids are. My kids are right in here. It'll show me their daily reading progress. It'll show it every day that they're working through it each school day. So you'll have that, and you can go back months, so on and so forth. You can also go in and you can download the log if you need proof or you need data or anything like that. You can always go in and down the log. You can export it to Google Sheets, which is really cool if you're a Google Classroom, or a CSV file. So, which will just put it into a table for you. So right here, you can also have student logs. Hey, what are they doing? How many books have they finished? When was the last time they were active? You can see this person was active a while back. So it kind of gives you a rundown on their summaries and what they're doing. So if you need to show mom and dad what they're doing on Epic Books, this is how many they've completed. This is what we're going for. This is their Lexile level. So it'll show their summary, and you can download it again into those two same forms. Now, assignments right here. This will show the current assignments that they have. Right now, they don't have any assignments, so there are no assignments to look at here. However, when I show you to do add an assignment later, which is very simple, those assignments will show up right here, and you can download the assignments if you want to. I do everything electronically. If you're on here, that's probably the best way to do it, so you're not wasting paper. And then you can go in quizzes. If the students have quizzes for each book, it will actually show up here. You'll tap the book that has the quiz, and then it will show up in here, and it will show the data that students have. Um, and it'll show the same thing as their daily reading. It'll be their logs, and it'll show how many questions they got correct and how many they got wrong, so on and so forth, and which book they were working on to do that. So anyway, that's just a look at the tools um, within my students. If you go back to your roster right here, you can also add more students if you get a new student. You can also go in and you can edit them here, and you can create groups. If I want to create a reading group 1, I can create a reading group 1, and I can create that, and I can, hey, I want these 2 students in it. I can create a reading group if I want to. So under my roster, I have reading 1. I also have my archive class, and I have my total class roster. So I have the whole class roster here as well as the reading group that goes in with it. You can also archive this class. Let's say the end of the school year is over and you want to get rid of it, you can go in, you can archive, and I can say my class, whatever, and I can archive it if I want to, and it'll completely go away. So let me archive it here. New class code is there, maybe later, boom, and the students are gone. So those are the tools within my students that you can use. So I hope that helps. Thanks.